and welcome back. It is 8:30 this morning and I'm not quite as sleepy, so that's good. Today I will be working on another Redraw sketch. Unfortunately, I did not plan for this video to follow right after yesterday's, which was already another Redraw sketch. I did say that I would be doing a lot of them, but I did not think that I would be doing them back to back because I did not plan it that way. Um, I had different footage for today, but when I was looking through it, I ended up not liking it, so I scrapped it for this one instead. I hope you don't mind. Two redraws in a row. Okay, so on to the drawing. I did the original drawing back in 2019, and I'll probably go ahead and flash that picture up on the screen right now. Um, and at the time, I really liked it. It was experimental for me at the time. I know it doesn't really look like something anything like really super groundbreaking, but at the time it was for me. I wasn't really drawing like stuff like this, like demon, like cutesy demons, I guess I would call it, and like with bright colors and with lots of piercings and like multiple eyes and horns and stuff. Um, so this was really like a shift in my drawing at the time. And it really inspired a lot of other drawings I did after this. Like after this, I did a lot more demon type drawings such as these. Um, and now after having drawn this and so many other demons after it, this is like one of my comfort areas. So now if I really want to be self-indulgent, I'll just sketch out a little cutesy demon with multiple eyes and horns and stuff. And I still really like this drawing. There are obviously elements of it that I would change, and I'm gonna go ahead and get into that later. Um, but I still really like the background. Um, I know it's just like a red background with like the anarchy symbol all over it, but I really like the way that they turned out. I just like the scratchiness of the way the marker came out. And at the time, this was probably the smoothest flat layer of color I've ever been able to lay with markers. And I was really proud of that for a long time. Um, and also at the time, I was really trying to make my art more detailed, and I really felt like I did that with this piece, with the piercings and stuff. In retrospect, I could have gone a little bit more heavier, but I was really satisfied at the time. So yeah, I really liked this piece, and so I felt like I should redraw it and just try to fix the things that I didn't quite, the things that I don't quite like now. So I did a little thumbnail sketch in my car sketchbook, and this is what I was trying to go for in this footage. It's not that different. I just changed the hand pose because at the time I was like, oh no, I can't draw the middle finger. That would be bad. And that's why the F word is also censored. I was like, oh no, that's not good. So, I don't care about that now. So I'm gonna give her the middle finger, and um, I'm not gonna apologize for it. Not that anybody was asking me to apologize for it back then, but just you get these silly ideas in your head. But yeah, so I just changed the position of the hands. The horns, I gave her more horns, like a crown of horns. I just felt like it was a little blank up there, so I added a crown of horns. I thought it could be cool. I gave her some runny mascara, her makeup. I don't really draw makeup usually, and so I was like, well, maybe let's try something. And I liked the vibe that it gave off, so I added that runny mascara, and I gave her some Oni style teeth. You know, the teeth that like point outwards. I really like those. I've only ever drawn them for one other demon drawing, which is like a Harajuku inspired like male demon drawing. Um, when I do a sketchbook flip through for my finished sketchbook, you'll probably see that drawing in there because that's where I put it. But yeah, he has the teeth that point outwards, and so I also wanted to give her the teeth pointing outwards because I just really like those style teeth, and I don't really draw them that much. Okay, so actually getting on to the drawing, uh, I really had trouble with it. Right off the bat, I feel like I messed up with the head shape, and the eyes are too like high on the face for what angle I was going for. You'll see that I try to fix both of those things later on in the drawing. But I still feel like it feels off. And the reason I feel like it feels off is because when I was drawing this, I had my iPad set up with the thumbnail sketch in set up on it, so that way I could reference the drawing. And I know the way I am as an artist, and I know that that was a mistake. Um, I'm not good at redrawing something if I leave the old version up. And the reason is because instead of focusing on my new drawing and trying to just like draw it from my mind, which is pretty much what I feel like I'm better at, instead, I'm focusing on just like copying the reference, whether it be the original drawing or the thumbnail sketch like I did with this one. And I'm not good at looking at something and copying it. I've never been good at that. I'm sure if I practiced, I could get good at that, but I'm not really interested in doing that. And so I haven't pursued that avenue. And so I'm not good at that. And so when I'm trying to copy something directly from my reference, like my previous drawing, I end up messing up the new one. I can't explain why I'm like that. Um, but that's how it is. Um, and so I kind of self-sabotage myself by doing that. I even had to use an eraser to fix stuff later, which you'll see. And I don't really use an eraser anymore. Um, since I sketch in pen so much now, I've just been trying to let myself get used to mistakes and just blowing past them and trying to fix them instead of trying to erase them and wrecking the paper. Unfortunately, I feel like I regress when I start to use pencil. Something about pencil, just fix my mind back to that place where I'm like, well, I have the ability to erase it, so I should erase it. But it's not always the best to just be sitting there erasing stuff all the time. And uh, but now that I'm looking at this, it's not that bad. I can see now from like a bird's eye view what is bothering me. Um, so I can go ahead and fix that. I'll probably fix that um on my own time. I probably will not um fix that here because I'd have to do a lot of erasing, and for some reason when I erase the camera gets all shaky. I think I just have too much force when I'm erasing. I'm just like gotta get all those mistakes out. So I erase really hard, and that's not good. I don't think shaky footage is nice to watch. So I'll probably fix it off screen. But this drawing is in my finished this drawing is in my finished sketchbook, so I do plan on finishing it, like lining it, coloring and all that stuff. So when I do color it, you will probably see that. Probably not when I line it because I don't like to do line art, and so I need a lot of focus to do it, and I can't really do it because if I mess up, I'm gonna get frustrated, and I don't want to do that. And so I'm gonna do that on my own time when I could just be like relaxed and get it done as fast as possible. But you probably will see the coloring. I do have all of the same markers that I had back in 2019 when I first drew this. So hopefully I'll be able to recreate the color palette, and hopefully I'll be able to update it with better shading and stuff, more dynamic shading, because I've been trying to practice that instead of just using analogous colors to shade all the time. So yeah, hopefully that will happen. And yeah, it's almost been a full week of these daily doodles, which is exciting. I can't believe I was actually able to keep it up for so long. Very proud of myself. In celebration, I guess I wasn't really planning on doing anything special for Friday's video. But I was looking around my room and I realized I have like 50 or so completed sketchbooks after like 10 years of drawing, which is kind of funny because I started drawing more seriously in like, um, how old was I? When I was 14. I was gonna say it was my 10-year anniversary, but that's not true. It's like my 15-year anniversary. It makes me feel really super old. Um, anyway, uh, I'm not 30. I don't know. It's not 15. It's like 12 years. I was like, oh, I started in 2014. No, I didn't. I didn't start in 2014. I started when I was 14. But anyway, it's not important. Anyway, I have like um 50 something sketchbooks I can go through. So I think I'm gonna start all the way at the beginning with my very first sketchbook and do a sketchbook tour of that. So if you like to cringe, you can come by tomorrow and see that, which is super exciting. Um, I'm gonna do my best to not be embarrassed because everyone starts their art journey somewhere, and if anything, you should be looking back on those drawings fondly because they help you to get to where you are today. And I know that all intellectually, um, but it's a different thing in knowing that in your heart. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna do one sketchbook tour every Friday then. I'm just setting this up now in my head, but yeah, one sketchbook tour every Friday. Um, so that way, I can get through them. Like I said, I have like 50 of them. And it's better to start doing them now. And just so that way I can also have a recording of them. So in case my sketchbooks ever get lost because they are falling apart, I will have footage of them. And so I will never forget what was in those sketchbooks. So yeah, look forward to that. And then after that, I will be taking a break on Saturday and Sunday to film more videos in advance. But hopefully, if I have the willpower, I will be back on Monday with more doodle style videos. So you can go ahead and look forward to that. Um, Thanks for watching for this last week, and I hope that you will come back um to see the rest of the stuff I have planned. All right. Bye bye. See you later.